Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. We've got Washington and New York. And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. And now Washington's starting group. Towns is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Nowitzki. Then it's King. And it's Eaton in at the center position. Now here's King. Pass to Eaton. And stolen by Russell. Here's LeBron. No good. Shot missing. And so it's Towns with. He brings it up for Washington. Nowitzki in the post. Guarded by Jordan. From 6 away. Embiid finds Nowitzki. That one, no good. The Knicks go the other way with it. James with it. Now guarded by Towns. Here's Nowitzki. The Knicks pull it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Jordan. They grab their own miss. Russell passes to James. And finished off by LeBron.
If you're going to step in front of LeBron James, we're going to question your sanity. Just a freak of nature.
King outside. He kicks it to Embiid. Over Johnson. A nice shot by Embiid.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
Outside, Russell. Inside. Duncan, the pass to Russell. Missed inside.
And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior when it's really not. He knew exactly how to guard on the inside.
Now here's King. Towns kicks to Nowitzki. Shot clock at 6. Over Jordan. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
I tell you, Dirk is going to hit these interior shots constantly. With his size, defenders don't have much of a chance in there.
James finds Duncan. Johnson against King. James outside. Tries it from 19, and that's good for 2. LeBron's got his second bucket of the game. To go.
Well, you think about LeBron James's career. He has put in so much time and diligence in the offseason to become a better shooter. Pays dividends again.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
And that's not the type of defense you want to play, right? You've got to make it more difficult than that. Layups are too easy.
Now here's Jordan. Some solid D from Nowitzki. 1:57 left to play in the first quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Nowitzki just so polished around the rim. The defense has to rough him up sometimes to try to stop him.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Garnett outside. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
And why take that contested shot? I mean, make the extra pass.
Now, that's a head scratcher. When the defense is in your grill, move the ball.
Kobe with the bucket.
And you really got to appreciate that swag that Bryant plays with. If you give him room to shoot from deep, he's going to make you pay.
Now here's King. 1:10 left in the first. To the right side. Here's Nowitzki. The turnaround jumper. Count it. Nowitzki's got 6 points.
Boy, that's about as easy as it gets for Dirk Nowitzki. He had a living off of those kinds of shots.
Garnett the pass to Bird. Some nice passing by New York here. Robertson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Washington in some changes. Aldridge comes in King. And Elton Brand subs for Nowitzki. Washington leading now by 3. There's 37 seconds left to play in this quarter. Garnett against Cousins. Over Garnett. Off the left rim and out.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Robertson outside. And there's the pass to Bryant. Over Brand. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by Robertson. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, and you got to know Bryant looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
At the end of one.
They can see I'm the one.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
I mean, so far that they're not settling for outside shots, really attacking the paint.
I think that's what you've got to do, right? If the looks on the interior are there, you have got to attack.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And New York looking at who they've got. They've got Olajuwon. Thomas is out there with Kobe. Then it's Kareem, and it's Bird in at the 3 spot.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Washington shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Iverson's checked in for New York. And so he hits both. New York trailing. Outside Thomas. Passes it to Iverson. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Brand. Aldridge down low. Iverson covering. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Aldridge has got his first 2 points of the night.
His mid-range game is what sets Aldridge apart from the other bigs in our league. He's about as accurate a shooter as you'll find among players with his size.
Olajuwon kicks to Thomas. Bird against Jokic. 5 on the clock. Bird can't hit. Washington leading now by 3. Cousins, the pass to Brand. Pass to Aldridge. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Down low, and the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Russell, he's checked in for Olajuwon. Duncan comes in for Abdul-Jabbar. LeBron's checked in for Larry Bird. And it's Johnson in for Isaiah Thomas. It's stolen by Johnson. The finish, and Magic Johnson with the slam.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
DeRozan dishes to Nowitzki. Over Iverson, a terrific shot on the turnaround. Nowitzki's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Here's Iverson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's Russell at the elbow. Back to Iverson. And it's sent back by Nowitzki.
Just great anticipation from Dirk, playing his cards right on the defensive end, comes through with the rejection.
LeBron against Walton. Kicks to Nowitzki. Over Iverson. Another one falls for Washington.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Johnson with the bounce pass. LeBron against Towns. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on Towns.
Stop it. What can you do? James is so big and athletic that sometimes you have to foul him if you're... on the defensive end.
The Knicks making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. Johnson against DeRozan. 1:52 left in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from 12. He can't get that one to fall.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Johnson attacking, and Walton sends it back.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team? Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Jordan finds Duncan. Johnson down low. DeRozan defending. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Johnson.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Nowitzki against Jordan. Walton inside, over LeBron, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Here's Johnson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For New York, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And that one falls for Johnson. A different look for New York. Olajuwon's checked in for Russell. Garnett comes in for Tim Duncan. And Kobe is subbed in for James.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And DeRozan kicks to Aldridge. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him. And this is where you milk the clock.
Absolutely. You use as much of that ticker as you can. That's just good offense.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here's DeRozan. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, Kevin, to me, one of the real pleasurable aspects of watching DeMar DeRozan work, this guy's footwork is something he's developed, and it's on point.
So that'll be it for the first half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been quite a game for Dirk Nowitzki.
I mean, he was prolific in that first half. You know it's coming, but it's just so tough to stop.
And this is what he does, right, Greg? He's out there to score the basketball, and throughout that first half, he dominated.
Tipping off the second half, here's David Fizdale's 5. They've got Embiid. Nowitzki is out there with King. Then there's Towns, and it's Eaton in at the 5.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
Towns, the pass to Nowitzki. Back to Towns. Launches a 3. That shot missing. New York trails by 4. Knocked loose. King with the steal. It's tipped. Here's LeBron. He's got 6. Pass to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down.
So why does LeBron James have the ball in his hands? Because look at that 6th sense. Wow, what a pass.
Jordan with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And good that time.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's King, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Bill Russell.
And what I like about King, he doesn't try to get flashy or fancy. He only cares about being effective. And he goes out there and just takes care of business. And in the end, the points just pile up.
Back to Johnson. Shoots over King, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
The Knicks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. A different look for New York. Bird comes in for James, and Iverson's subbed in for Jordan. And Washington has possession. They lead by 1. King against Johnson. King right side. 6 to shoot. Left block shot on the way. And off the front iron, and in it goes. King's got 6.
Oh, he is one hard player to deal with at the offensive end.
Here's Johnson. Count it. Good.
Really like the energy I'm seeing from this offense. 3 for 4 to open the 3rd.
And so Cousins will bring it up for Washington. It's a 1-point game. King, the pass to Aldridge. Over Iverson. Buries it down low. 6 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
That's how you do it. The D looked helpless on that possession.
Here's Iverson. And the shot is good.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
King against Johnson. King, the pass to Aldridge. Over Iverson. Another one falls for Washington. Now Bird. We've got 1:48 left here in the 3rd quarter. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Grant against Duncan. Grant kicks to Aldridge. Over Iverson. And again, it's LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge has got 6 here in this quarter. New York trails by 5. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Start it.
Craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
1:22 left to play in the third. Garnett dishes to Bryant. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and Embiid with the block. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Isaiah Thomas. For Washington, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Robertson, and he makes good on the layup.
And inefficient defense there, guys. If there's one thing you want to try and take away from Robertson, it's the dribble drive.
Tomjanovich passes to Bryant. There's 47 seconds left in the third.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective, and they're winning.
Thomas dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Garnett. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Garnett's got his first points of the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Tomjanovich passes to Bryant. Releases. For Washington, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. That free throw missing. Second free throw, no good. New York trails by 5. Here's Robertson, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Here's Tomjanovich, covered by Robertson. Brand in the posts, over Bryant, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. And we've reached the end of the third. Washington out in front. They're up by 4. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player. Who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Michael Jordan is out there with Robertson. Then it's Kareem, then it's LeBron James, and it's Bryant in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Fizdale talking to his team. He told them, hey, they're ready to give up. We're close to winning this game, but we're not done yet. I don't want to see any let up out there. We'll see how well he got the point across.
Thank you, David. Here's Tomjanovich, covered by Robertson. From 6 away and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Only one thing on his mind when Cousins has the ball. In that position, he's going to finish.
Robertson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Buried from 15 feet out.
And you can sense the urgency from them now. They were flat in that first half, but they've come out here in the second and been much more aggressive offensively.
Tomjanovich passes to Cousins. And they double up Cousins over Bryant to the wing right side. Cousins inside, working on Bryant. Count that bucket. Cousins has got 4 points this quarter.
And guys on defense, gasping for air at this point.
Gasping for air and giving limited effort on the defensive end. Right now it's all about the offense. Boy, the shooting has been off the charts.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Just 5 on the clock. Tomjanovich passes to Cousins. Over Bryant, and again it's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's an 8-point Washington lead. Cousins has gone 3 for 5 from the field. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now they need a basket.
Tomjanovich passes to Cousins. Over Kobe. Cousins, no good. Outside Jordan. He kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. And stolen by Cousins. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Eaton, and there's the pass to Cousins. Shoots over Kobe. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. That's now 8 points here for Cousins. They swipe it. Here's Towns, and the shot is good. And Washington leads by 12.
Well, the body control of Karl Anthony Towns, just a terrific job to take the hit.
New York calls timeout.
You know, it'll be interesting to see what coach draws up here.
Well, they need to stop this run, and a great timeout that hopefully gives his team some energy.
Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Dirk Nowitzki.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Here's Washington. A big stretch here going 10-2. Jokic against Duncan. Jokic finds Nowitzki. Washington with the fresh shot clock. Beal from long range sinks the three-pointer.
Boy, a dead eye like Beal, you better close out and force him to put it on the deck.
New York trails by 15. Passes to Johnson. Kicks it out to James. Over Jokic. The shot comes out, and Washington the other way now. Nowitzki in the post, guarded by Jordan. 9 feet out, and it falls over the rim and in.
Icing on the cake right there, fellas, for what has been just a phenomenal performance.
Boy, it really has. They can cruise to the finish line from here.
Embiid against LeBron. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Well, it's simply going to take more of an effort than that to deter LeBron James. The strength and the skill set are overpowering.
And Beal kicks to Nowitzki. Over Jordan. Another one falls for Washington.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
I think that's exactly the mentality you have to have. You don't want to give this team any hope of coming back.
And the shot goes in.
And finally finding a rhythm, but unfortunately a little too late.
Well, you wonder if they can use the momentum they've built here into the next game, because this one looks over.
And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. 16 seconds left in the fourth. King against Bird. Shot clock at 6. King inside. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
I'll tell you got to admire the energy. This guy really wants to put this one away.
And so it's Washington easily.